In the last week, we talked a little bit about what the All Out show is actually going to be. We can't really pick matches out because we're going to be going into Forbidden Door, which is going to be on pay-per-view this Sunday. Your championship match is going to be Adam Page going up against MJF using his contract from the Gauntlet Battle Royal. Athena is going to be challenging against Toni Storm for the AEW Women's Championship using her contract as well. We've got Swerve going against Okada. We've got what are we looking at here? No, that match don't matter. I guess Nigel McGuinness is having a match. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage going up against Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne. They should win that match to sort of show that they're a good tag team. Connected to that would be the Hurt Syndicate fighting against the winner of the tournament. It looks like it's going to be FTR or Brodito. FTR honestly should win that match, and then they should actually beat the Hurt Syndicate. So that way, Edge and Christian, Adam Copeland, when they win their match, I guess they become number one contenders. They win the titles, and then we kind of complete their storyline before Christian turns on Edge yet once again, probably more than likely, because they're not going to be friends forever. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. They added a woman to the TBS Championship 4-way. She's from CMLL. I don't know who she is. It's basically going to be Mercedes Moné going against 3 chicks that I've never heard of. But the big match that came out of the middle of nowhere is going to be the Death Riders and the Young Bucks. They're going to be teaming up against Darby Allin. We've got Tanahashi. We've got Will Ospreay, Kenny Omega, and Kota Ibushi. This match, honestly, is huge. And to me, the first thing I saw when this was announced, and it really wasn't like in the plans that people knew about, I guess I used one in last week's. I don't really know the rules about these live streams, but AEW ain't fucking around. That's the only way I can think about it. Is like, we're sitting in the back and we're basically looking at, WWE's coming after us. They're trying to block our pay-per-view, which is probably, do you think pay-per-view is their number one income? Or do you think it's like ticket sales, or do you think it's like merch on the shop AEW? Where do you think a majority of their money is incoming to the company? I'm guessing it's probably television, but like, what is number 2? But, Tony Khan is like, I don't think he thinks he has a chance of like getting swallowed up. As long as you keep putting on shows, as long as you're on TBS, as long as you're on TNT, as long as you can keep your cable deal, your television contract, especially with HBO Max, that I know a lot of people are loving watching it, even though it kind of got rolled out that like the pay-per-views were not going to be free of charge, but they were going to be offered on there. And as of right now, I think Amazon Prime is like your best spot to go to order a pay-per-view, or maybe it's Thriller. I know at one point it was Fight TV, but I think Fight TV became Thriller. This is my way of telling you it's a long time since I ordered an AEW show. But I think this was just like Tony Khan just throwing his paper against the wall and just being like, if they want to go to war, we're going to go to war, because this isn't blood or guts. This isn't like the last bullet that they've got left in the shell. This is just basically lights out steel cage match, their version of War Games, no rules, steel cage, go in there, beat each other up. I don't even think that there's like a stipulation tied to the winner of this match. I think they're just going out there and doing it with the leftover guys that they got. At one point during the Death Riders storyline, I really thought that Darby Allin was going to be the guy who beat Jon Moxley for the AEW championship. I thought that was the star that they were trying to create, take him from being here to being like here, being like a real main event dude. Then he went off and he climbed that mountain and took some time off, and now he's back. But as far as being like an AEW superstar, that guy has given more than anybody else. I think that guy is like gone to war, looking to die for that company. But he'll get there. We're just waiting for it.